This is the so-called colic or infantile colic. It's another sort of condition that causes a lot of anxiety in new parents. But really, to start off with, the term colic is a bit of a misnomer. When we talk about colic, I think usually I'm referring to a situation where some baby will actually cry and be unsettled for a fairly long duration of time during a specific sort of period in the day. Typically, this situation starts about 2 to 3 weeks and peaks around 1.5 to 2 months, and it can go on to about 4 or 5 months before it gradually go off. What usually happens is that, often parents can tell around a particular time of day the baby start to become very fussy, crying a lot, pulling up their legs, seems inconsolable, and it can go for 3-4 hours before it settles down. And during this time, whatever the parents do, feeding the baby, carrying the baby, wrapping the baby, changing the baby, doesn't do anything. And a lot of time it happens in the evening, depends on your luck. If it happens at midnight, it can also happen that way. Essentially, this is a sort of condition that is, I would say, almost normal. I wouldn't even describe this as a condition that needs to be treated. But if you're concerned about the baby's excessive crying, you do need to let your pediatrician check your baby out in case there are other real serious causes that we need to rule out. So although we said colic is a situation that is actually normal, it is in the medical term a diagnosis of exclusion. So the doctor needs to make sure that there's no other situation that warrants further investigation. But if the baby is feeding well, growing well, passing motion okay, then this infantile colic is not something that is need to be too worried about. So I think the most important thing is that to make sure the baby is well. And a lot of time, all young parents need is actually a bit of reassurance. I personally find that a lot of parents, after being seen by the pediatrician and being reassured the baby is otherwise normal, paradoxically, the colic actually become less of a problem. So basically, that's what colic is about. It is something that can cause a lot of anxiety, but most of the time, it is something transient. It is something that doesn't affect the baby in the long run, and it's common in normal healthy baby.